Okay, so we're going to talk to Mabda here and see if she can help us with some disease that's killing stuff in this village, right?
Greetings.
Greetings and welcome, child. You've come to Mabda's at long last. Very good, very, very good. Mabda's. I am Mabda. Mabda am I. And you? You are a bright, lovely fishling caught in the wings of a whirlpool. Strange. The harder you swim, the more you get sucked down into its black, limitless center. Jill crone makes swimming motions with her hands and fills her veiny cheeks with the air as if trying to hold her breath underwater. Fish. At long last, you speak as if you knew who I was coming. Why do you speak in riddles and metaphors? Are you mad? You knew I was coming? Your path leads to Mabda, straight as a falling star. You ask Mabda questions, yes? Mabda, I believe Liam Summist wishes for you to assist me. Brings the dawn, he does. Scares away the night with light, he does. Good Liam. Good sun mist. Mabda, Liam thinks the problem is vampires. Do you agree? Vampy vampires sitting on a pyre. They'll cook from fire when sitting on a pyre. Bad vampires, scampies, trampies. It's not vampies that hurt these farmers. No. She shakes her white mane to and fro and draws up her lower lip so it's nearly touching her long, crooked nose. Down into the black you go, into the deep dark. He loves the dark and hates the sun. Who hates the sun, Mabda? Gothma. Gothma of the night. Gothma who hates light. Gothma whose wings fill the sky. As Gothma's fangs suck you dry, Mabda's words cause Farmer Calloway to squirm and glance from side to side as if hoping to spy some unseen enemy. You'll have to forgive Mabda, friend. She tends to think in terms of legends and myths. So, what is this Gothma creature? The old stories tell of a giant vampire bat that would swoop down and snatch up cows and sheep right out of the fields, leaving the poor farmers destitute. Well, when the poor farmers tried to hunt down the beast, they were all turned into vampire lords who served the great bat in his underground lair. In the dead place he dwells, back in his old home, atop his old throne. Dead place? Legends say old Gothma made his lair in the deep vaults beneath Gillian's hill cemetery. When I was a lad, I helped dig graves for a few coins. I still have the key to the vaults, though it's a bit rusty. Here, it's yours. Now I can take you back to Gillian's Hill, if you like, sir. Yes, I would investigate this Gotham myth immediately. Gothma, not Gotham, Gothma. Yes, I'll need some time to decide whether I wish to involve myself with the Gothma creature. This old Koopner, crazy ghost stories. Yes, should investigate. So, crazy old lady, how's it going? Where's your cats? South. Gillian's Tower. Let's go examine this stuff, or explore this stuff first. See what's over here, if anything. Gravestone. I'm supposed to be looking for dead people too, aren't I? Or a specific gravestone. Dun, dun, dun. I think Mrs. Gimpy's home. Yep, she's home. Pride from his cold, dead hand. What the hell's that supposed to mean? No solicitors. Oh, just random shit.
Yes, what do you want?
Nothing, actually. Okay, now you guys are standing on the tombstones. I can't click on them. Come back here. Martel, killed by Eldid. Eldid, killed by Martel. So they must have been best friends. Mr. Living Proof. The lizard folk cannot be reasoned with. Good things are always in tombs, right? Oh. Dead arm. Look at all the bats. This is going to be full of vampires, watch. Treasure. Of course it's treasures.
It appears that someone has a large obsession with bats.
Think?
Just rats with wings, if you ask me.
They're not rats with wings, but that's okay. A little bit more complicated. Oh, look. Money. It's not stealing, right? Not yet. Ooh, a lever to pull. We'll do that in a second. Regular bolts? We don't care about regular bolts. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so the lever. Can't talk to the bats, right? Okay, see what this does. Some far away you hear the sound of a door opening. So it looks like we started in the right spot. So it's an arm. Skeleton's knuckle. Sure, why not? Someone's got to clean up this place.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Is it? It is, actually. So, this large shield. Any chance you can ID it for a change?
Yes? Is there something you are inviting?
Nope.
Yes, what do you want? I will try.
So, the shield. What does it do? Find out later. Maybe a real bag of holding. The torso. Vagabond rag, so don't care about that. Let's say prototype what? Why are they called prototypes?
Coin on you after all this trouble.
Should I ID them? Oh well. And they're not going to have any coin on them because they're worth that much trouble. Okay, well, they didn't hurt us, so that's good. So weak little zombies. I was tempted to turn them. you. So now you're just a zombie warrior. Squishy, squishy. Experience 37 experience for killing those, or that one. I went in there, right? Yeah, that's where we killed the prototypes. Not sure why they were named prototypes. Don't think we're going that way. Silly skeleton warrior. No loot. I feel like I'm getting robbed here. I guess that was a lower level one. I was going to say they usually carry magic swords. More prototypes. Here, let's see if this works.
You better have some coin on you after all this trouble.
Dead? Oh, dead. This was a decent turn, made them all feared.
How many more of these creatures must we fight?
Till we level up.
Responsible for these poor souls suffering the indignity of undeath must pay.
Oh, wait a minute, what was that? Hey, where'd you come from?
Taste steel, villainous wretch!
He's got a friend. Hey, I'm taking damage. Stop that. I'm disappointed because there's no loot. No potion's gonna drink. Ow. Taunted, please. Shit, there's another one behind us. Done yet? Rest. Yes, we can. More for the healing. And interruptions. Turn undead. Or of glory, this raises my charisma. Divine might, this does. Charisma bonus to all weapons with damage for a number of rounds equal to the charisma bonus. So that's three damage for 3 rounds. I forgot to put, not text macro, I forgot to put a spell in here to replace the other one I took off. So in this case, we want to do, no, we have that one already. Divine power? Divine favor. Divine favor is caster gains +1 bonus to attack and weapon damage rolls for every 3 caster levels. This lasts for 1 turn. Sure. Not that we need it. So a little bit of overkill there. Still no loot. At least we're picking up some experience. Let's try resting again. Actually, what spells look like. So yeah, that's the Aura of Glory. Okay. Although... Divine Favor. Just looked at this. So attack bonus and weapon damage for every 3 caster levels. I think that's +3, right? What's blessed weapon do for us, though? 1 minute per level. So +1 enhancement bonus and 2d6 damage bonus versus undead. That would be helpful here. Okay, try resting again. Hey, they let us rest. So 1 minute per level. 9 minutes. How much more do we have to go through? Let's hold off. We haven't run into anything really tough yet. So why do we have prototype undead? Turning. See, Paladin built to fight this stuff. This goes sort as a cleric, but Paladin more so, I think. Okay, now we do the blessing. Nope, shit. No, not you. Not him. Yourself, please. It's 1 turn. How long does this last? 1 turn per level, so that's 1 minute per turn, or per level. So, yes. Okay, let's kill him. Oh.
I've been waiting for you.
I've been waiting for you. You've arrived just in time to witness one of my latest experiments. Experiments, these zombies are your creation, waiting for me. Or are you to be holed up in the bowels of the cemetery? Waiting for me? My children told me of a stranger in our midst. You mean all those zombies we put down on the way in here? I think of them as test subjects. Well, failed test subjects, really. I still can't quite get the enchantment right that holds their limbs in place. After a while, things tend to start falling off. But my improvements in altering their response mechanism are leagues beyond my necromantic predecessors. You mentioned altering the response mechanisms. What do you mean? By design, all zombies follow the orders of the creator. In the past, such orders were limited to common commands like stand here and attack my enemies. My zombies respond to far more specific commands, such as You desire a demonstration of their abilities. Very well. Zombie prototype 234A. Wave at the nice adventurer. This should be interesting. Not bad. I've just been getting started, friend. Zombie. Bow to your master. They bow as well. Yes, they do. These commands are still rather simplistic, don't you think? Which is where prototype 234B comes into play. From Zaz's Tam's famed aesthetics of human anatomy. Explain the basic construction of the human neck. Your zombie has studied anatomy? How fascinating. You're creating zombies with an intelligence to create more zombies. I don't like where this is going.
Hear me, all those with ears to hear.
The human neck is a complex array of vertebrae, discs, muscles, and ligaments. The upper disc connects the spine to the skull, nerves spread down from the neck and into the arms, creating a sensory pathway in which... But he's given us a lesson on anatomy. This is an interesting stuff. My latest prototype, 235F, is nearing completion and might be rolled out for full-scale production within a few short months. Isn't it exciting? So what happens once you've discovered the right set of enchantments? My new breed of zombies, capable of obeying complex commands, will completely alter Faerunian culture. Imagine a legion of such workers toiling away in our dangerous mines or guarding our town's borders from bandits and brigands. My experience will save thousands of lives. Though the idea you put forth is noble, your mode of achieving these goals is horrific. Horrific? Why, my friend? These people are dead. Mere food for worms and rot grubs. But what of the families? What happens when they wish to visit their loved ones' hallowed gravesite? I promise once my experiments have ended, I shall re-enter all cadavers in their proper place, adhering to whatever local customs are used to honor the dead. Also, this plague appears to be moving through the local populace rather quickly, so I shan't remain in Gillian's Hill much longer anyway. I insist you vacate the premises immediately and vow never to return lest you suffer my wrath. You know, I've heard of a large outbreak of black rot in the farms of the south. Might be worth looking into. Desecration of the dead is sacrilege. I will not hear another word. I had so hoped you could look past your religious convictions. Very well. If you wish to take your place on the table next to my next batch of test subjects, so be it. It will be you on the embalming table at this time, Daxiong, whatever your name is. Okay, so he needs to die yesterday. And these guys need to run away in fear. Missed. Missed again. Is he invisible or something? I think he's invisible or something. Somebody gets lucky in the rolls.
Say hello to my crossbow.
Ow, that burns. There we go. Crazy Necromancer. Doing all the wrong things for the wrong reasons. Glowing flail head. This misshapen clump glows faintly and feels warm to the touch. I bet the dwarf wants that.
Yes? Is there some... You are inviting me?
Nothing? Can't invite even ID a simple little robe. Look at the helmet. Spiky even. Large bone. I wonder what that's going to be used for. Probably nothing. need robes. And look, there might be a way to get in here from the sewers that we can't get into. Yet. Keyword is yet. Leaving clothes on these bodies is pretty gross. Look, another knuckle. Knuckles sell for a gold apiece. Usually. I think they're part of alchemy, though. Or making potions. So this guy would be the problem to this whole area, right? Great cheese caper. Blah. Trying at times, yes. Truth about vampires. Said the plague. So since the little fellow may actually have been the cause of the supposed plague, I thought it best to slay him where he stood. I should return to Liam's summit, Sunmist, at the temple to Lathander and Daggerford to relate the news of my discovery. So I solved a mystery, maybe. There yet? So going into the big room saved us running back and forth, right? Hi, Bat. Threatening in their own right, though, traditional folklore does associate them with vampirism and the dead. Or bats. They did nothing wrong. Let's rest in here. Right next to the bat. The bat will keep be our guard dog. Okay. Oh, there's a store. Guards? Why do you have guards?
I greet you.
Honored customer, come tell Yentai what he can do for you this day. Do you have any items for... Have you been in Gillian's Hill long? What do you know of Gillian's Hill? I saw you speaking to a young halfling fellow named Potro Cold. Let's do this items for sale first. Skeleton knuckle. 1 gold. Silver ring. 70 gold. So spiky helmet. Nothing special, so we'll get rid of this one. A bone. What's a bone good for? Buy a bone of some long dead creature, the perfect material for making a wand. Oh, if I knew how to make a wand, that'd be great. Craft weapon component, unlimited uses per day. Really? We'll hold on to that. How heavy are you? Half a pound, so no big deal. Gold for a million. Oh, that's the turn-in. So, how much is the robe going to be worth? Robe of undead protection. So, armor bonus versus undead plus 2. Immunity to level drain. Usable only by evil, neutral sorcerers or wizards. Which we are none. And sells for 840, so that's fine. Let's ID the shield. Caster shield. the warrior mage Janus Wentham designed a shield that could be carried by an armored mage into battle. With its large size and protective magic, the shield allowed Janus to lend close support to her battalion's frontline fighters. However, the shield did not afford absolute protection, as is apparent by Janus's death from a stray arrow. In honor of her bravery, Janus's battalion donated the shield to her family, where it has resided until recently. So it's a +1 shield. I don't care about the arcane spell failure, but it's better than Gimpy's current shield.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Is it? Not really. So again, this is for Gimpy if he needs to, you know, tank someday. Now we gotta switch that around too. Oh, the whip. Whip +2. Sells for 1,000 gold. We will take that. So, what are you selling? Belt of Agility 3. It's not going to be cheap. 95,000. Boots of Reflexes. Reflexes 3. Etc. We're only 4,400. Dexterity 4. Dexterity 3. Wish I was rich. How is Mr. Gnome here doing on bolts and stuff? Apparently he never runs out of bolts of lightning, so I'm okay with that. We're too good. We're doing well on weapons right now, because everything that's going to be an upgrade is going to be way outside of our price range. Potions and stuff. Yeah, we're kind of poor, so let's not spend on that stuff. No bags, huh? You suck. Okay. That's different. I wasn't expecting special effects for that. So this is for beating up on evil stuff. So I should have been using actually this for beating up on the undead. Because it's +2, does a little bit extra damage. 1d, actually it's 2d, yeah, 1d8 plus 1d6. Yeah, insurance was bad. And I'd also be able to use the shield too for better AC, but not a huge deal. Okay, so now this is the guy that was doing business with a little gnome.
I greet you.
Have you been in Gillian's Hill long, Yentai? No, I haven't. I recently arrived from Cormyr and hope to put down roots for a while in this quaint little burg. Please look at my wares, sir. I'm sure you'll find something to your taking that'll take your fancy. Take your fancy, whatever. I'm not interested in shopping at the moment.
I greet you.
What do you know of Gillian's Hill? Precious little, I'm afraid. Please look at my wares.
I greet you.
Saw you speaking to a young halfling fellow named Porto Churlgo, whatever. Yes, a young and rather ambitious dairy farmer. He and I were merely discussing business. Porto's family sells the world-renowned Churlgo cheese. I hope soon to carry their product in my store. Though I have no cheese for sale this night, I do have a number of other items. Please have a look at my wares. He's avoiding the subject. Oh. Do you believe him? I don't think so. I have a feeling we're going to be back here. mean, why does he have 2 guards in his store? He's not... Well, his stuff is kind of expensive. Just running around, mapping out the map, or mapping out the map. Sure, that makes sense. Why are you glowing? Seriously, why are you glowing? Strange fellow that Yentai sets himself up in the dingiest Shanka and Gillian's Hill and says he's open for business without even trying to pretty the place up first. Sounds sketchy. You didn't try to go into this tower, did I? Nope. Gang members. This will be fine.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool! Prepare to be eviscerated!
Come on, kill him. They're no match for us. Mostly. Got a lucky hits on him, though, it looks like. Or her, sorry. So, what were they doing in here? Disable trop. That said success, right? Yes. Warhammer. Done? Ooh, nice little longbow. Cure critical wounds potion. Just moving stuff around here. Empty wine bottle. Awesome. Traps that we don't use. That stuff. So, any chance that either one of you can ID the stuff that I picked up?
I will try.
Answer is no.
Yes? You are inviting...
You guys suck. Skill. Lore. Oh yeah, these guys suck at it. Yeah, whatever. 4 lore. What are your feats now anyway? Efficiency light, evasion, point blank shot for shooting stuff, uncanny dodge 2. Okay, what about you? So fighter. It's got flee or cleave and dodge, great cleave. So that's smacking stuff as they die and keep smacking them. Improved power attack. Regular power attack. Yeah, specialization on the greatsword. So that does. Character feat is trained especially hard with specific weapon type group. Gain a +2 damage bonus when using these weapons in combat. Okay. Good enough for now. So these guys are just living in here. Rent-free. check that stuff out over there. So, should we rest? Let's rest. Into the graveyard, right? Yes, because we went into the graveyard to go kill the Necromancer. Who are you? Can't talk to him because he's busy. There we go. Can't believe it. Raid it again. When are these blasted lizard folk gonna leave us be? I suppose I should count my blessings that me and the wife and kid are still alive, but they got me good this time all the same. How so, Wainwright? The buggers grabbed my all, silver-plated, been in the family for years. The filthy creatures probably mistook it for a weapon. Say, if you're chasing after those blasted reptiles, maybe you could keep an eye out for it. What do you say? Sure. And if I find the owl in my travels, I'll be sure to bring it back to you. Now, I know your adventures don't work for free, and I've got some money saved up from my years making wagons for Sedulous. So tell me, what's the going rate for hunting down family heirlooms? Keep your money, Wainwright. Your need is greater than mine. Well, that's mighty kind of you, stranger. Thanks. So that should have been a good thing, right? Now, if you don't mind, I really need to get back to work. Sedulous is writing me hard as he has some new shipments going out tomorrow. You make wagons for him. Maybe I could take out this... take him out. You make wagons for him. And a host of other folks along the Tradeway, which is why I'm so dang busy. They're blasted busy these days. Now, I really got to get back to my work. Please excuse me. Sorry to bother you, Wainwright. Please continue with what you were doing. Ta-da. Okay, so where's Sedulous? Or Sedulous, whatever his name is. He was on the road. Where did he disappear to? Got a farmer. Seriously, wasn't he here?
It seems I can't.
Very good rogue. So again, why is that guy glowing? There you are. So you're a merchant, maybe?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken, you're the man who delivered Millie's cheese shipment. You'll have to be brief, as I'm the busiest distributor on the Tradeway and have little time for chit-chat. I assume you have knowledge of this hamlet and its people. What does a distributor do exactly? See, the Tradeway runs right through the hamlet. I wouldn't want to keep you from your busy work. Please excuse me. Fine, I'll just, I didn't feel much like talking to you anyway. Assume you have knowledge of this hamlet. I do, other than the Torlitha Mindlespear, who runs Torlith's treasures. I've probably been in Gillian's Hill longer than anyone else. What do you like to know? I'm told there's a lot of folks around here are dying of disease. What would you know about that? With Millie's shipment, I saw Porto speaking with a tall, shadowy figure who then disappeared inside his home. Ah, yes, that would be the newcomer in Gillian's Hill, an exotic, dark-skinned fellow by the name of Yentai. It was this Yentai who brought me one of Millie's previous shipments when I was expecting her son, Porto. This Yentai is a bit of an enigma. He fashions himself as a merchant and yet never leaves his store, nor bothers to make the place presentable for customers. Other than that, the man is a complete mystery. Now, I suppose you have time for just a few more questions. Bunch of wagons at a house nearby. That's Juka, the Wainwright, who makes and repairs all my wagons. Not much to say about Juka, other than he's about the hardest working fella you're ever likely to meet. Whether day or night, he's out there fixing broken wheels, building new wagons from old parts. The man is a true blue workhorse and deserves every bit of gold any merchants pay him. Now what else? I saw that one. What do you know about Torleth? No, Torleth's not a bad sort, though I sometimes think he peddles junk that's conveniently labeled as treasure. His merchandise is a combination of items from passing adventurers who have offloaded goods for gold, and a few things he collected during his own days as an adventurer. What other questions do you have? I know enough fucking. Let me ask you something else while I'm here. Very well, what else? What does a distributor do exactly? Well, ain't it obvious? I mean, the name kind of says it all. Well, the farmers have goods they need to get someplace, and like Daggerford or Waterdeep, I'm the one who gets it all there in one piece. Without a distributor, the farmers would be spending too much of their time hauling goods up and down the Tradeway. This way, they can focus on what they're good at, which is growing grains and tending livestock. I'm wholly dependent on the local Wainwright, Juka, who builds and repairs the various wagons I use in my trade caravans. Now, I got time enough for a few more questions. Tradeway runs right through here. It does, lad, which is the perfect spot to be in my line of work. It's akin to fisherfolk having their house right on the banks of the river from whence they get their catch all day. I swear, if you put your ear to the cobblestone, you can almost hear the clink of gold exchanging hands up and down the glorious road. I've made my whole living off that river. May she never dry up. That's it. So he doesn't actually sell anything. The Hill Gang. So the famous Gillian's Hill Gang, who were using Gillian's Tower to spy on merchant caravans along the Tradeway. So, what good is that? Dumb. So I think we're done here for now. Which stuff am I carrying? Notes and stuff. Oh, I guess we should go talk to what's-her-face, the cheese thing. Is she up this way? Guess we'll find out. Ah, there we go. Here's the marsh. The halflings are over here, right? Or are they eastern? I forget. I think they were eastern. Nope, this is not what I thought it was going to be. Well, that didn't go well for you. Ow. You're going the wrong way. Swing faster. Ow. Heal her. Not a great heal, but we knew that. Power attack. Or not. Okay, so giants on the road. So much fun. Just click there. Oh. Okay, so was this just like a random encounter thing, or just on the road? This is just a random encounter thing. Because we cannot rest here. Can we rest here then? So we went the right direction. A frantic child. Oh, this is going to go well.
Help! I need help, please!
This poor child is emotionally distraught. Tears stream down her face in rivulets of unbidden agony. Now be a big girl and tell me what happened so I can help. Calm yourself, child, and tell me what's wrong. Be a big girl and tell me what happened so I can help. Well, I was fishing with live bait, and my doggy tried to... Oh, it's terrible, and it's all my fault. Please, dear, if you don't tell me what's wrong, there's no way I can help. Persuade her. Success. Okay, I can tell you now. You see, I was fishing out on the island in the middle of the lake like I always do. I'm not supposed to take the boat out to the island by myself, but I can't help it. That's where all the best fish are. Everyone knows that. Plus, I always take Fluffy along with me, and if anything goes wrong, he can swim really good. Your parents are right, child. Taking a boat out by yourself is dangerous. Is Fluffy the name of your dog? What's your name, little girl?
It is time to take a break. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyknee.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you.
I don't like my
The stream
name.
ends in 1 hour.
I don't like my name. Daddy calls me Moppet. You can call me that if you like. So what happened to your dog, Moppet? Well, Fluffy likes to eat worms, which is why he tried to jump up and bite my bait, which is why he fell down the hole. What hole? Will you go save him for me? Tell me you will. Pretty, please. He's my bestest friend in the whole wide world. Sounds like Mrs. Gimpy. Sure, I'll go help your dog. You said the dog fell down a hole. I guess I'll need some rope to climb down. You can take the rope off the mooring since you won't be out in the lake. You better hurry, mister. I'll wait right here until you get back. Okay, it won't be long. Just don't go getting yourself into trouble while I'm gone. Hope your daddy has deep pockets, child, as I don't like to work for free. Just don't go getting yourself into trouble. So now I gotta go find the hole? Where is it? Across? No. How am I supposed to get over there? Okay, well, seriously, how am I supposed to get over there? Oh, or in here. A sturdy post is deeply embedded in the muddy earth of the fallen waterfront here. A small rowboat is tethered to the post. Please use my boat and find Fluffy for me. Sure. Okay, then we'll do this when we get back from the break. So, the hole. The forbidding hole. That looks like a very deep hole. That is a much bigger hole than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, I do need to get up, stretch my legs, get some water, because I run out of water. So, I'll be back in a few minutes to continue on. Thank you very much for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.